Hey folks, we're back. It's March 16th. It's 10 o'clock now. We're gonna do some shed hunting here. I'm at the piece where I did my first shed hunt of the year, but something happened with the SIM card and I lost all the videos. So I was a little too early. It was the beginning of February, so I'm back here halfway through March. So I know most of the bucks are definitely going to be dropped by now. I found one last Saturday, so I know they're on the ground. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm sitting in a bed right now, and I see probably 5 or 6 beds right here. And then the last time I was here, down through all these deadfalls, there was a ton of beds. So definitely bedding area. More than likely a doe bedding area. And then there's 1 or 2 big beds up here on this maybe 10-foot drop off overlooking this. So that's probably where a buck might be bedding, watching over these doe bedding areas here. But tag along, and we're gonna scan through this and see what we find. Just found a really nice rub on this tree. Looks like it's been hit multiple years in a row. And I see an old rub back there about the same size. And then a rub over here about the same size. And then a rub about 20 yards away that's a little bit bigger, so I'll take you to that one. Here's the other rub that pretty good size. Hopefully I can find his sheds here in this piece. Here's another rub, probably from the same deer, because we're only about 30 yards from those last 2 rubs, so not a bad looking rub. Definitely this year, and there's a smaller one 5 yards from here. I just kicked up a ton of deer about 40, 50 yards to my right. And I know that's a big bedding area over there. I found a lot of beds the last time I was here, so hopefully there's a shed over there somewhere. We're gonna keep on going. Well, we found a bed here, and it backs up to all this brush here, this down tree, and it's watching over this little hillside here. And there's a lot of crap in it. Probably 6, 7, 8 piles of buck crap, and a couple piles of doe around here. So it's definitely an often used spot. Nothing in it, so we're gonna keep on moving. Just off that last bed we found, on the other side of that tree, there's a lot of beds. Here's one right here. Right there. This might be one right here. And right here's one. It's got deer hair in it. So we found another bedding area. We'll go ahead and check this out, and I'll let you know what we find. Just found a really fresh rub right behind them beds, as you can see right here. It still has the shavings down on the bottom of the tree, so it's probably a fairly fresh rub. So there definitely was a buck in here with who had his horns, so hopefully we can find him. Just found an old arrow right here with a broadhead on it, so somebody must have missed many years ago. Old aluminum Easton arrow. Found another bed right here in this grass, right down here. And you can tell all these greenbriers around this bed are nipped off. And you can see all these briars here are nipped off around this bed. And even back this trail. Like they're all nipped off. Finding a ton of beds. But no sheds up. There's a dead shed buck. Right there. And there's a lot more bones. That's from quite a few years ago, looks like. Just found another doe skull. Right there. And a whole bunch of bones. Just found a spot where a deer died. There's a ton of hair. And there's a leg back here. But nothing else is here for it. A ton of hair. And then a leg. But the rest is gone, so I'm not sure what got that one. We are pretty close to a road, so it might have got hit by a car. Well, I just found the rest of that deer. Well, I think so. We're about 100 yards from that leg, but I found there's a skeleton. It's a doe. And then there's another leg and a whole bunch of hair. So it looks like, no, it's a different deer. All 4 legs are here. There's the bottom half. And then the other 2 legs are out here. So this was a completely different deer. So that one, that's 2 dead deer within 100 yards. Not great. Just kicked a deer out about 10 yards from me in these cattails here. But standing here, I just found another deer foot. Looks like it's quite old though. But I'm gonna go check over here where this deer jumped out of. See if I can see anything. I'll just walk over to find that bed. Just found another full skeleton. Oh, another doe. Been here many years. Well, I finally found my first antlers of the day. And they're attached to, I'd say a button buck or a spike if they've been chewed off, but there you go. It's something. Check out these rubs here. He had to get back in that tree to get all them. It's pretty impressive. Man, he got them all down here too. He even has all the branches broken off. Look at that. Definitely was a buck in this area. Just jumped up 2 more deer. One went that way and one went back. So, and I jumped them right out of this stuff again, maybe 10 yards from me. So they're definitely holding tight in here. I found one. Finally. I got one right here. It's a small one, but it's a shed nonetheless. Let's go take a look at it. Yep, it's a little 8-point side. A little 4-point side, I mean. There it is. It's a little guy, but it's a shed nonetheless. Well, here you go, folks. First one of the day. Second one of the year. Not a bad one. Doesn't look very, doesn't look fresh. Might have been here for a while, but it's out in this tall grass, so it's hard to find. But definitely looks like it's pretty old. Nonetheless, we're on the board. This is the second one for the year, first one for the day. Gotta love it. Just came across the turtle shell. Box turtle. Matt! Well, so much for bucks not having their horns. It's March 16th. 3 deer just came running almost into where I was standing, and one of them had both horns. I think it was 2 does and a buck, and he was not a big buck, just a small rack, but both his horns still, and they ran down along this fence. And then the other one that I got on video ran back up in the direction that they came. So he's holding his horns pretty late. Okay, I just left that piece. I'm walking through another piece that I'm going to check another day, because I don't have time anymore. But I'm going to walk through it just to get back to the car, and then another time we'll be back in here on this little piece trying to scan this one for any sheds. Alright, I'll meet you down at the car unless I find something. Well, folks, we made it back to the car. It's 2:12 now, and we walked 6.7 miles. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you saw it, but yep, 6.7 miles. Started that little piece at 8:40. Didn't find anything in there, and then started the bigger piece at 10 o'clock. So down there for just over 4 hours. But we did come away with one little one, but it's a shed. Found quite a few skulls, and then that little button buck or spike shed or skull. Saw kicked out a ton of deer, probably, I'm guessing 20. One buck that still had both his horns, which is disappointing because I was figuring they were all down when I went out, but they weren't. And then I kicked out that turkey just now, coming out the field. So all in all, it was a good day. We're up to 2 for the year. So I'm gonna head out of here and go get something to eat, and then I might be out again on Sunday for a little piece down behind my parents' house. But if not, I will more than likely be out next Saturday for a little bit. Take care, folks.